with you all day, pretty much, as we do jump into our second series. Jam Gaming taking on the other team. Bring on the action. Other team, we want some surprises.
Yeah, this is a bit of a yin-yang game. One team going for the 3-0, the other trying to avoid getting 0-3'd. So let's hope it doesn't get too messy, unless it's messy in the fun way.
Look at Monty Connor already starting it off as you'd expect with Shady rolling through. Oh, that was beautiful from Monty Connor.
Yeah, that guy is terrifying in the midfield, knows how to set it up for his teammate, and Shady knows where to be, putting it in that top right, left pocket. Not right at all. That was definitely not right.
Only 15 seconds and Jam Gaming have just jumped into this game head on. It looks so well controlled. The other team don't know what hit them. Express now looking to relive. Monty Connor to set up the pass through. Again, the second goal. Oh, Jam, this is fantastic.
That is so clean and beautiful to watch. They are literally running circles around them. The tiny little pass plays. And the other team just unable to get into position.
Throwing it in that pocket into Jam Gaming. That's their second goal. And that's a fantastic start. Express will just bump the ball over to the right-hand side. It's going to be Shady going over to Monty Connor. Jam trying to put some style points on. But finally, the other team will get a shot. It doesn't really go in. It goes too far to the left. Keeping it down this side. It's the first time the other team have kind of had a chance in the last 40 seconds. Jam Gaming bring it on back.
Yeah, they're not really having much opportunity with that chance. Squandered it quickly. Jam Gaming just building that pressure. Monty Connor going for a third big play, putting away the hat-trick for the team.
Off the backboard, into your hearts, melt it. That's Jam Gaming for you. It may go on your toast, but it's also going to go around you as well. That doesn't make any sense. Reason is because toast, I don't eat it in the morning. I don't know, it's a weird morning.
You're more of a jam and bread kind of guy.
I'm kind of like a Vegemite kind of guy, you know? It's good. Vegemite's good. 3 goals. This game's actually just rolled off the other team's back. Now they have to catch up. They have to bring on some action, which Jam Gaming have looked to be so good at doing. This is a 1-2-3 pass play. It's up the wing. Shady will bounce it off again. Gives it to himself. The third touch goes to him as well. No, it goes over the top this time. But Express will recover. Bounces into the air. Looks like they're having some fun now. Monty Connor will save this goal and boost on up to intercept it and breathe between the lines as the other team keep it down here for now. There's no clear. Shady. They're more about passing, not about getting those big clears. Just want to pass it back and forth.
Yeah, passing gives them a lot more control. You don't want to clear unless you have to get the pressure out and away from you. But they're so confident at the moment, they're like, no, we can do short passes and dribble.
And there it is, elusive coming through. First goal for the other team. It's a great setup right in front.
Yep, pulled out the teammates there with Siki. Did allow them the opportunity to just punch it straight through. Jam getting caught in that corner pocket was thoroughly punished.
Luke's getting that first goal. One of the players we were talking about before the game, and the other team are controlling at least a portion of this field now. But Jam Gaming, if anything like what we saw before. An interesting start. Great save from Shady. Keeping it clean. Jam Gaming set it on up for the other team right down the field. Here comes Monty Connor. Does he read the bounce very nicely? Off the side again, into the corner, out the field. Jam Gaming really have just brought these style points here today. It's obvious to see that this fourth goal could be in the near future.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Express does to help build this pressure. Oh, it's running straight in. Will they be able to get the defense? Yes, nice touch there from Monty Connor, saving them for some potential danger.
The other team off the right-hand wing now have to defend once again. The offense continues from Jam Gaming. They are just not going to stop here. Shady brings himself back. It's going to be a great clear, actually, a center, but over to Cyrix. The other team might have another opportunity. Is elusive to bounce it through. Jam Gaming just leave it. It hits the side post. The shot's there, followed through by Siki. Now they're back on the board.
Jam Gaming, a little bit of a mistouch on defense, but Siki takes perfect advantage of it, punching it straight away. Great shot to finish the touch.
The other team, what was not a great start, have just brought themselves back in game number 1. Very similar play styles, but who can execute better? We were saying Jam Gaming. Not anymore. Many questions remain. Express to get the ball right through the air. The setup's there for Shady to find it in. Roll on through. Saved by Siki. Jam Gaming, they have not had enough just yet. Elusive doesn't. Oh, yes, in fact, yet he does get it past the other team off the corner. But no again. Great opportunity from both teams. Once they find the ball, they drive with it and they roll with it. They go for it.
Yeah, we're seeing great touches from the other team. It's all about getting the positioning to match so they get in the situations where they can land consecutive great touches to get more goals.
Jam Gaming now, this is the opportunity. Shady in the air, it's going to bounce on the roof, not in front of the goal square, in fact cleared away by the other team. Who's that in defense? It's Express. They rotate themselves back around. 1 minute 30 remaining in game 1 of our week 2 of league play. A lot of numbers to deal with. Sure you can get it through your head. Shady, bring it on up. It gets on past one member, but not the second. As the other team will continue to try and drive this third goal into fruition. Setting it up for Siki around this corner. He does a slow touch, just trying to lob it on up. Monty Connor does not get the better of him. And it's going to be Elusive that gets it past. Cyrix again runs on down. Shady still gets the ball. There is a lot of pressure on these teams. Jam Gaming have just started fantastically, but the other team, 0-3, is something they cannot deal with at this stage of the competition. And if they do lose against Jam Gaming, well, then that's going to happen. Siki setting it up again, but Jam, their defense, getting stronger and stronger.
Yep, they are getting a little bit clustered though, so even though the defense is strong, it will be open for opportunities from Cyrix to put it away after drawing them out.
Came out of nowhere again, and Jam, they try to bounce the ball down. Cyrix lobs it up to himself. Rolls that one in, 30 seconds remaining. Could be another overtime here for you in week 2. Siki is just on point. And the other team, not sure what you could explain this game as. Just a potential mishap at the start. Warming up, no. Opening the line of defense, yes.
Yeah, coming in a little bit emotionally wounded. Nice save there from Elusive, getting those good reads, and Siki stopping any pressure with a big demo.
Shady will receive the ball back on his defensive side. 15 seconds remaining. Other team may have just opened up the goal, but Elusive is still there. The ball cross field goes over to Express. Off the roof, he will not read the touch and not predict the shot. The other team, speaking of shots, will have one more crack at it, but 1 second remaining. The ball will hit the ground, and here we are in overtime.
Ooh, trying to get the first game of the 0-3 or 3-0 at 3-3 in score. It is tight all the way around, Hysterics.
Elusive on the left-hand wing, tries to reach up to the roof. Shady now off the wall again, but the ball as it bounces on down. Jam Gaming just trying to get it past Elusive. Looks like the biggest roadblock right now. And Elusive will hang around this midfield, goes back into the net as Jam Gaming have a shot again. The ball redirects back around. It's going to go to Express. This corner could be really big for Jam Gaming, but the other team do catch the ball first. And Siki will pass it down the wing.
Yep, Elusive was ready there for the intercept. Getting ready again for a follow-up touch. Pressure building on that Jam backboard is a scary moment as it lands on target, put away by Elusive.
Elusive to come on through for the 4th goal. The other team did not have that game. And suddenly Jam Gaming, without getting another goal after their initial burst, will lose game 1, and the other team, that is a fantastic start.
We went into this game talking about how strong Elusive would be at reading Shady and the plays of Jam Gaming. It took him a little bit of time to warm into the mindset of how Jam plays, but when he did, holy moly did he take the ball.
Yeah, the team, man, 6 shots on goal from Elusive. We called him the guy to watch. We said it's Elusive and it's Shady. And now it's definitely about Elusive. Yes, Shady started off nicely. Great setup from Jam Gaming. But Elusive just having the game of his life.
Oh, he's just reading them so well. Every time they go for that pass play, we saw that Monty Connor and Shady, first couple of goals, the two of them just ran up. Express wasn't even there. They didn't even need him. Got the first 3 goals. I can't wait. I'm just so overwhelmed. They got the first 3 goals, and then what happened? Elusive kind of switched on. He saw the lines in the Matrix. He's like, I get it now. This is the new way that Shady works with Monty Connor.
Neo.
And then he just intercepted every single pass play and just started putting them away himself.
So he's Neo.
He's Neo now.
He's 100% Neo.
That's it. He's Neo.
He's 100% Neo. Coming into this game, the second game, everything's changed up because you see me have a game and you see me when they're not going up against a team like Scylla Esports who have that aggression and I guess that drive for offense. Let's play faster, up-tempo, so many different ways you could call it. Now they're like, we can actually read Jam Gaming a little bit.
Yeah, it's just straight into the playbook. It's like, Jam, game 2. Yeah, they're looking pretty good going forward.
It's like some kind of playbook Bible coming through as we jump into game number 2. And Jam Gaming, hey, they started off the last minute going nuts, and now they've just lost the last minute going nuts. Elusive for number 1.
Well, I don't want to say we started out by saying they stole straight from the playbook, But that, my friend, looked pretty rigged.
Okay. Is Jam Gaming dropping the ball? Is the other team picking up the ball?
Elusive's definitely picking up a ball, Hysterics. He is in their heads. He should start paying rent.
Well, maybe Jam Gaming. This is their chance to set up a goal. Lock it on into the net. You might be hurting yourself if you're a Jam Gaming fan right now. You're going to be saying, what is going on? Or is the other team just cleaning house? We will find out, as consistency is the key that we've said for the other team, and consistency in the past has not been their specialty. But Elusive drives on back. He's looking to make a show and prove us all wrong. A shot for Jam Gaming off the backboard. Express that comes in to intercept, but it's always Elusive. It's always about this star player who's been playing the Batmobile for as long as I've been watching him. The setup for the other team, it is not there, but Siki, the ball will bounce wrong off the backboard. Follow through, touch in, Elusive. Number 2 for this superstar.
Wow, they are just reading them so well. Siki stealing backboard plays, Elusive finishing them off. This is what we wanted to see from the other team all through the previous series. They've got the big plays, they play fast, they play sharp, and they can play clean.
The other team are just performing here today. And Jam Gaming, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Monty Connor, he will be left in defense with Express. They're now committing a lot more to this defense as a missed touch. Express will just bump it on over to the side. Again, the other team, this is their chance to shine. Monty Connor in the air. Are they communicating well? I'm not sure. Express will get the better touch. Jam Gaming finally get the offense happening once again. Monty Connor, the setup there, the passing play. Express to roll it through. Means that Jam Gaming finally gets something back on the board.
Well, that was critical. They're starting to get a better read on Elusive, getting past him for that pass play, as well as the rest of the other team's defense. This is a score they need, Hysterics, because you can't be going and bleeding this many goals.
Okay, so Jam Gaming, just bring it on back. If you're a fan, that's exactly what you're saying. This is a great setup, Shady. Bump it on through. Down we go, Express. That means we're neck and neck once again.
This is a crazy game. Backboard pressure being built up. Both teams alternating. Sick teamwork together. I swear they're just taking turns at this stage.
I swear Jam Gaming are just playing with our little hearts in game number 2. If you had to explain this in one way, you'd say that the other team are... I don't know. I actually think this is a crazy day. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely nuts.
Yep, definitely full bizarro with both teams doing beautiful plays on either side. It's really hard to tell who's controlling the pace.
And the other team rotating back, but that's just going to be Elusive setting up for the clear. Siki now intercepts and gets between two members of Jam Gaming. The ball's going to bounce. Perfect positioning to shot a goal into that net. Express deal with Cyrix. Cyrix to bounce the ball down. Over to Siki, mid-air demolition. Elusive there with the follow through. The shot on goal. Beautiful again. Elusive. That's number 3.
Oh, Cyrix staying back for so long to get that read, building the time for Elusive to do the same. They just completely out-controlled Jam from the midfield and took advantage of that to pressure in that goal.
Good on the other team right now. This is beautiful play, but especially from Elusive, who could get Hysterics MVP at the end of the day, but that's only mine. You need everyone. Jam Gaming. This is close. Third goal means you tie it up. The other team get it on out of this half. You'd have to be saying that they're playing it well. They know exactly where they need to be positioning. Shady gets the better touch to follow through. Siki takes away the goals from Elusive.
Oh, that was so good to watch. They see Elusive coming in. They hate him out with the bumps. Doesn't matter because he's already passed to Siki, predicting the play. Siki is now back on point. We're starting to see great consistency from him, and he is just going to get scarier and scarier as he takes control of the pitch.
And the other team taking control of the pitch. I mean, also just taking control of this game. This series, if Jam lose this is an unexpected loss, unexpected win for the other team, as their 5th could just be coming into fruition right now. Finally, Monty Connor, he's going to dribble it himself, passes it on up, nicely done. Shady with number 3.
Both teams are just alternating great short, fast pass plays or giant sweeping ones, and it looks like they're just stomping, and then you see that it's each team taking a turn doing it. It's just great plays all round, alternating in their consistent abilities.
Well, Shady has been the goal scorer in the past and someone who's been bringing himself back. How does he compare to Bango? You can see right there, the comparison is self-explanatory. Because Jam Gaming now, Monty Connor going to bounce it off this wall. Who gets it again? Well, he's trying to receive it down, but Sirix playing very aggressively as the attack continues once again for the other team. Jam Gaming struggling to clear it away, but they finally do. The other team, they're still a goal up.
Yep, Jam has been doing these sharp, short pass plays. And then the other, sorry, that's Jam. Then the other team is doing these big, sweeping, beautiful passes.
Shady now in the corner. Will just try and drive it again. Monty Connor with the setup. It's going to reach Sicky and Sicky to clear over the other side. Monty Connor, this is an interesting play. It's going to bounce. Is it direct or indirect? You don't really need to ask yourself that question because Shady is just trying to find another goal on the board. Very heavy game. But one, if you want to talk about sweeping plays, well, this time we can see them in action. Sirix has a shot. Sicky misses the ball. Doesn't matter. The other team have to rotate on back. Jam Gaming have to worry about this defense because Elusive, he scored so many goals before, tries to pop it in with a simple bounce. And Sicky this time having his go. Express will save the day. The day is not saved until you score that next goal.
Scary moment. Sicky forced to rotate back as they build pressure, but Elusive is there again. The Wonder Man in the midfield helping Sirix just control the defensive side of the pitch.
Express now in this midfield jumps on up. 45 seconds. Other team missed the ball, but Sirix to recover. Who's there in goals? It is Shady. Luckily enough. Ball bounces there. Express doesn't get the clear. It hits the roof. Monty Connor misses the shot. Other team keeping it down this side of the field. Exactly what they want. But Jam Gaming, they might have one or two more plays back in them. Ball to bounce in front of the net. The shot, non-existence as Monty Connor comes on back in. The ball bouncing around midfield. It's 15 seconds until our heart either stops or starts beating if you're Jam Gaming. 10-9. And the ball has to get out of this half. Elusive says no, but Jam say yes. 1 second. This has to go in right here and now. The ball says no, and the other team pick up game 2.
What they do is Hysterics. They are 2-0 against the top-ranking team of OCE currently.
The other team should not be winning here. Let's be honest. What's happening with Jam Gaming, Courier?
Elusive and Sirix are they're replacing the old Shady Elusive combo. They are going crazy with their reads. Sirix hasn't had the opportunity to perform as we'd normally expect of him, but it hasn't really mattered with Sicky and Elusive doing such a good job forward.
Okay, so but specifically Express, Monty Connor, Shady, it feels like some of the gears are working, but not all as a unit.
No, they're having moments where they're really, really good, and they're just switching off and just dropping the ball. It's very strange to watch. Both teams are like powering on. It's like they've got on-off switches, and they're just playing to a metronome where there's all this downtime while the other team gets to score.
You're a musician, eh?
Not at all.
Not at all. Bring up the metronome, baby. Singer.
No.
What else would use a metronome?
I don't know. I don't do music.
Disco DJ.
You know me.
I don't know.
DJ Courier.
With the metronome going in the background as well. The other team have been a team that have just not performed well against Scylla eSports. Now, look, this is a question you'll ask at home and you'll say, hang on, if Scylla beat the other team 3-0 and Jam Gaming lose potentially 3-0 to the other team, does that mean Scylla are also better than Jam Gaming?
But who was
No. Different play styles. Don't be silly. Game 3. Am I right or am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. The other team have just started off this series in very nice fashion. Express bringing it on back. That's what he wants to say. Jam Gaming the setup in front of goal. Express is there. 3 members already backed by the other team. Pursuit ends right there and then. As the other team are trying to get the clear, and they do, and their offense begins.
Ooh, Shady's coming up for the touches, but he keeps getting intercepted by Sicky and Elusive. Starting to get the good reads, but Monty Connor's defense is too strong to let one in.
Yeah, and Express as well. You got to remember that trying to work as a unit here at Jam Gaming. In front of the goal, the other team have a shot. Sicky misses. Or was it Sirix? I think it was Sirix. Again, another opportunity. Elusive with the setup. Sometimes he gets his own goals. Sirix, again, just brings it on up. Jam have to get it out of this half. Finally, they do, but you got to guess again when you see that the other team are back.
Yep, passes back from Jam as they're slowly trying to build that pressure. Monty Connor pretty confident he can get the boost without sacrificing any of it and seems to be playing correct.
Jam Gaming finally now. Here's the setup again off the corner. Express to roll in. It's Monty Connor and Express. One backs off. Express. Cheeseman told me about this. You got to get the ball past. No point, grouping around the ball. But if you're Shady, get ready, because it's coming to you.
The three-man offense has paid off. Seeing Monty Connor really stall them out before going for that pass play, allowing Shady to get straight through with no man on defense.
And I love how Jam knew they didn't have the angle, so Shady was up there to receive. Only 1 minute 30 has passed, and Jam Gaming are getting this first goal nice and early. The other team struggling. They have had some shots, but they have not netted one in. Monty Connor has to do with Cyrix. The ball rotates around. Very nice angle again. Is it this time? That is Cyrix, I believe. No, it's not. It's Elusive. He's going to bring the ball back over to Jam's side of the field. Bump him out of the way. That is my boost. The shot's on goal. Cyrix sets it up, and Jam may just get an own goal.
Yep. Coming in Express, not getting the touch he needs. Cyrix forcing the play straight into goal, but trying to get those clears in front of your own is not good. You can't center their hysterics.
Jam Gaming feeling like either a mess or the other team are just feeling like anticlimactical mess. I don't know. Not a mess. Let's just go with that. Shady and Express in this corner again. Jam Gaming just have to get at least one win here. You'd have to think. The other team going for a clean 3-0 would be so exponential for our Rocket League play. If Siki now finds a goal, we could be seeing exactly that. Off the corner, Cyrix with the setup. Down we go. No, we don't. Shady keeps it airborne. And the other team, this is their opportunity. It's Elusive. How does he play this? No, he gets bumped out of the way. It's great by Jam. They just let the ball roll near the goal.
Yep, gets some hate touches on Express. Doesn't get the touch on the ball, though. Will kind of lead to the situation where no team can get some easy passes.
The other team still 1-1. Getting the clear. A lot of percentage of the ball being down this side of the field. Siki there. The shot onto goal. Little bit wide. Jam Gaming. No one is left in goal. How quickly can they get the shot? Express, does he jump on down? And he gets bumped mid-air. Great play by the other team, but you got to deal with Monty Connor, and you do. The other team are continuing to press on forward. But now the Jam Gaming are still pushing. It's getting harder and harder to get those clears. Great play by Siki. He reads it. He gets it past the second member. Monty Connor has to be careful. Siki is playing in good form as well. It's Cyrix, Elusive, waiting in the midfield, waiting for the perfect opportunity to push on forward.
Yep, Cyrix rotating back as Elusive moves forward. They will have the opportunity to keep following up this pressure.
Elusive! Nicely done! I'm clapping my hands, and the other team outplay Jam Gaming.
That was such a long, methodical offense with a final side flip from Elusive to close out that goal. Well-deserved, complete outplay.
How are Jam Gaming going to look if the other team can take them 3-0? How are the other team going to be thinking about this game as Jam Gaming are down a goal with 1:40 remaining? This is the start of their pass play, but Express misses the ball. You cannot miss at this stage. Same to Elusive from the other team. Jam is setting up. This could be their one play that puts them back to neck and neck. Monty Connor, he pops the ball up. Can he get it in the goal? It's going to hit the backboard. They're trying to set it up themselves with Elusive. Into the air they go. Is that an open goal? No, not for long as Jam Gaming rotate back, and the corner ball will be met with a response from one of the fiercest mobs in Oceania, or once was. As the other team are still looking strong with a minute remaining.
Yep, they're building and running the clock. If they can just get one nice, solid, consistent clear, they may be able to stop this pressure that Jam's building.
But Jam is still going off. It goes off the post, and again, the other team have to be really careful. The pressure, the building, everything is just going to come and collapse as Elusive drives on down himself. This guy has been making work. 45 seconds. The clock is counting down like a deathly hallow itself. And you have only one opportunity, one shot with Mum Spaghetti in your hair. What's going to happen? Elusive off the backboard. 30 seconds. The other team are just surprising the heck out of us here today. And Jam Gaming need this goal. You need something now. There we go. Roll it in. Let's see some overtime, baby.
No, the defensive miss there was in position. Not fast enough.
Cyrix not back in time means that it will be 2-2 and 20 seconds remaining, but the other team, they are full of potential here today. And the other team are going to pop it on through with 15 seconds remaining. Do we go to overtime, or do we just do we play it by ear?
Well, this is a scary moment for the other team. They need to get a goal or win this quickly because Jam is so confident on the back foot. They've done so many reverse sweeps.
Jam Gaming 1 second remaining. He's going to pop through. Good save by Siki. Monty Connor again. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and she's singing now.
Great aggressive play there by Jam Gaming. No, there wasn't enough time for them to be punished before the ball would hit the ground, so 3-man up front.
It's still overtime. Means the other team could still be that 3-0. We're going to have to wait and find out. As Jam Gaming, it's in their defensive side. Siki through the air, keeping it down this side. Monty Connor will get a second touch. They're trying to regain control, but did Monty Connor really add anything there? You have to ask. Siki looking for the individual outplay. The follow through. 1-2. No, don't skip a few. 25 seconds into this overtime. The other team are still looking strong, but Jam Gaming are fighting back just a little bit hard.
Monty Connor is trying to control the midfield to stop the pressure that Elusive builds with Siki. Hopefully he can do it, but Elusive, again, too good at those reads, stopping anything that can come out.
Elusive down this left wing. Express just pops on up. He misses him completely. Siki around this goal, rotating it through. Jam Gaming, is there an opening? The ball doesn't pop on. And now they're going to play it slow. Shady up the wing. A minute has passed in this intense overtime with the other team, the underdogs. They are looking for a 3-0, and Jam Gaming are just looking to survive and at least take this to game 4. The demolition doesn't mean much when Elusive is a brick wall, setting it up for himself. This guy's had a great series, and he wants to prove it again to the rest of the world.
Yep, getting some great plays, but struggling with those final touches. Great defense there by Siki. Does stop Jam Gaming before they can get any more goals on.
1 minute 30, the other team have brought it back down. Their attacking continues. It's Elusive again. This guy is an animal. Sirik's waiting in the wing. He'll pass it on back, but Jam Gaming are the only ones to receive. A mistouch? No. It's just going to bounce around the corner. Sirik centers the ball. Who does it go to? It bounces down. The other team continuing on, but they have to rotate back in defense. It's 2 minutes in overtime. It's 2 minutes that Jam Gaming have been fretting that they will not be losing to one of the bottom tier teams in a 3-0 fashion. Not even the bottom tier after this game. We were thinking top 4 invited teams, but after being 0-2, it could look a lot better. Elusive with the setup. Sirik's there to respond.
Jam Gaming have all 3 players stuck tight grip in that corner. They will make it really hard to lose control, but if they do, they will be thoroughly punished from a center.
Here we go. The other team setting it up again. Rotating it in. Elusive off this corner. They just want to get it out of there. Jam Gaming have played 2 minutes 30 of what you could call is this hell. Monty Connor gets the ball right in front of that net, but Jam Gaming can just not find an opportunity to get it in. Better touch, Elusive!
Oh! Shady and Elusive 1v1 to finish, and there we see Elusive winning it on.
The hell has this man been in the last series? Where was Elusive? You don't have to ask anymore. The other team will take 3-0, and apparently it was a 2v3 as we look at the final screen there as well. I mean, that's pretty much what you need. Siki and Sirix played a great game, but Elusive just cleaned house.
Oh, man. He knew where to be. He knew what to do. He must have written the playbook that Shady took to Jam, because that was disgusting.
Elusive, 10 out of 10. That was sexy.
It wasn't just Elusive, though. We saw a huge change-up of the entire other team's strategy.
Okay.
With Siki, I think before he expected that, as we were saying, he had to be the carry.
Yep.
And that's not what Siki is best at. He's so good mechanically, and he took a role further back and started setting up everything on the pitch. He had 6 assists over that entire series, 3 in one game. One of the rare occasions to get a Playmaker award. And he set a lot of stuff up for Elusive, and Elusive looks much better now that he's pushed up. I'm not going to call it the Batmobile. He's got the Bangmobile because he's banging those shots out.
Oh.
Well, that's 100% it, right? We see that Elusive normally played setting up the stuff for Shady. Shady's now coming forward. He knows how to play against Shady, so he plays forward. Siki moves up to support him. It all works out perfectly.
Yeah, it's really looking good with Siki being able to get those short passes. It's what he used to do when he was back on Corvidae. They were really good at those quick, short passes, and it suits them.
With Jam not in good form. We said at the start, the storyline was, hey, Jam were in great form coming in. They looked strong. Was it overconfidence coming in against the other team after watching their performance against Silla eSports?
No, Jam were doing perfectly fine, and it was just a testament to the other team that not only... Well, it also seems that Jam's weakness, right?
Yep.
The other team enjoy
the other team.
having a little bit more time.
Well, that's the thing. They're now 3 consecutive wins against Jam, and Jam hasn't lost to anyone else in like the last fortnight. So they've found their kryptonite, and it's the other team.
And it's good that the other team, now will not be 0-3. They're actually going to have that win on the board. They're going to push themselves up and beating potentially what was one of our favored teams coming into league play for this second week, or at least for this whole league play, is just going to turn things up. And BFC have got a loss. Jam have got a loss.
And not only is it revenge for the other team for the Season 2 finals where Jam Gaming knocked them out in 4th place in Game 5 overtime, I might add.
Perpetual
But
4th place.
Man.
It also means that the other teams still have a chance to make it into that finals bracket. So it would have been very dire had they not won this.
What spot do you reckon they're going to get in the gauntlet? Do you just want to say 4th, Yummy?
I should just say 4th because it's their curse, their 4th place curse. And they're playing this season to break that curse.
Well, they've started it, and on the train running, I might add. They are going to take the 3-0